for school fees and other necessities of life. Its socio-economic impact on the lives of the people of Vanuatu is huge. However, the industry is also faced with challenges that need to be addressed by all stakeholders along the kava value chain. A clear roadmap in the form of the kava strategy will help address these issues. The Vanuatu kava industry has proven itself to be a resilient source of income for rural households. So it must be supported with the right vision to maximize its growth potential to continue to maximize economic returns to farmers. A clear roadmap for the kava sector would assist in prioritizing engagements with development partners in the sector. Kava has a huge impact on the economic livelihoods of our people. Kava is recognized as being indigenous to Vanuatu. Vanuatu is the home of kava. This goes to reinforce the key message of the strategy that kava really is the green gold. The strategy is organized into 4 main objectives and 1 supplementary objective with a list of activities proposed under each theme. These are 1. To develop and embed quality consciousness throughout the industry. This is very important to implement and monitor quality standards in all aspects of the value chain. To ensure that quality standards meet the international requirements and embed quality consciousness in all aspects of the industry. To ensure consistent and sustainable supply. This will overcome the shortage of supply in the local market, thus increasing kava production to consistently meet internal and external demands and promote the cultivation of the noble varieties. Lo plesa mi want let them everyone way, especially kava working group with them if we interest lo kava say lo recent trip lo mi lo New Zealand. From we got current shortage lo Vanuatu mi being things say me very important lo government is supporting all farmers lo imi plant them more kava. Not just kava but every crops across lo agriculture. And therefore we've been requesting assistance for New Zealand, to provide them all tractors, to put them out all islands, to help clear them bush, plow them ground, to farm all this have a plant. So me looks in New Zealand, I'm very keen to support them. You must look forward to they with them tractors here come through, to put them out all island, to help them all farmers, please me have a plant them from Naya. You be plant them small, but you pull them out plant day. So you must find a way to increase them production. And then now one way to strategy and identify. Number 3, engaging the market. The develop framework will ensure that kava produce meets internal and external market expectations and hence encourage value addition. And 4, embrace the future by being proactive now. Ensure that Vanuatu is at the forefront with research and development of kava. Thus, do things differently now in creating new opportunities. And 5, develop the regulatory framework, legislation framework in place to ensure establishment of formal kava industry with clear regulations and procedures on development of the industry to achieve stated vision. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what is covered in the National Kava Strategy. It is important to note that the strategy is a living document and it will undergo periodic review to ensure that objectives are being met. Strategy to be launched but have pushed ahead. One of these developments is the revision of the Kava Act, which was passed by Parliament in 2015. It is yet to be gazetted though, pending the repeal of regulations under the VCMB Act. The Kava Act empowers the Director of Agriculture and Biosecurity to implement measures to control kava quality right from the farm to the final export product. We now have the mechanism and equipment in place to test for and remove undesirable kava varieties on the market. A national kava campaign was launched in 2015, targeting all the 6 provinces to promote noble kava varieties and inform producers on the need to be selective of what they plant. The Kava ban in Europe was removed by the courts in 2015, paving the way to trade Kava again with Germany. But we have to make sure that our quality standard is recognized, because this is what they will be asking for when we start exporting to Europe. This is the reason why we embarked on developing the Kava quality standard. In line with the spirit of this strategy, I am pleased to announce that the quality standard for Kava is seemingly significant. The launch of the Kava strategy and the quality standard for Kava export from Vanuatu signals a strong commitment by the Vanuatu government to make sure that we are organized in our approach and forward planning of the Kava activities. We need to work together to demonstrate to our international markets and the international community that we are serious about Kava, and we will provide top quality Kava safe for human consumption. Importantly, this work cannot be achieved by the government alone. Excuse me. It will require the support of everyone in Vanuatu, chiefs, growers, processors, and exporters. We need to take pride in the fact that Vanuatu is the home of Kava. The quality standard for Kava export is an important tool for the survival of Kava in Vanuatu. The European ban in 2000 was an unfortunate event for all Kava growers and exporters in Vanuatu and other Pacific Island countries. And while the ban was deemed unlawful and inappropriate, we must push on with the work to address the issues relating to quality. The quality standard for Kava exports provide us with the tools to identify and separate the noble Kava varieties from the two-day varieties. We hope I'm not doing two-day today. It also teaches us about the requirements of hygiene, contamination, packaging, labeling, and country of origin, etc. I am advised that our neighbor, Fiji, is also working on its standards for Kava exports, and with the expectation that our collaborations and discussions will contribute to the development of a regional standard for Kava. With that in mind, I am glad we are first cap of the rank. It is better to inform a regional standard process with processes, requirements that have been tested and tried in Vanuatu, and not the other way around. To that, I am grateful to the farmer program in Vanuatu for its support of the Kava industry in Vanuatu and other Pacific Island countries where it operates. I acknowledge the Australian and New Zealand governments, the donor of the farmer program, for their support. I also would like to acknowledge the support of FAO on the activities for Kava, which was focused on the provincial Kava campaign, of which was launched on this same field at Tagabe in 2015. The launch of the Kava quality standards is also timely as we prepare for the Codex meeting in September 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, before me officially launch Kava strategy, I want them acknowledge all hardworking staff, the Ministry of Agriculture, what them biosecurity, make them there, hemi come one reality. We have start 100-day plan government. Me very fortunate being the Minister of Agriculture and launch some strategy. Yeah? So on that note, today is the 26th of August 2016. We now officially launch the National Kava Strategy. Thank you very much for your attention.